Make a spectacular entrance. This is Hercules. Let's give him a round of applause. He's not shy. Now that you can see him nice and up close, does anyone know? Yeah, does anyone know what kind of bird Herc is? Bald eagle. That's right. You guys nailed it. He is very obviously a bald eagle. He's got that iconic white head and tail. Bald coming from the Old English word for white and not bald. Now Hercules here, he has that iconic plumage. He is very obviously a bald eagle, but not so long ago he was being routinely misidentified as a golden eagle. And that might sound silly, but when bald eagles are born, they are entirely brown from head to toe, and they are routinely misidentified. It isn't until they're about 5 to 7 years of age that these beautiful birds have fully developed their adult plumage, and what it is it's a sign of sexual maturity. By having this plumage, he's saying, look at me, I'm ready to start doing a little bit of eagle dating. So you can think of it as being a little bit like Tinder for bald eagles, but it's also a resume. By having this beautiful bald head of his, he's showing off to all the ladies that he has survived into adulthood. And that means he's at least 5 to 7 years of age. So he's probably been out long enough to acquire the skills to pay the bills and raise a young eagle family. And when we're talking about bald eagles, there is one skill set in particular I'm talking about. Does anyone here know what a bald eagle's favorite food is?
No.
Salmon, fish, that's right. Now when you're a bird who fishes, it takes quite a few years to really build out that skill set. When eagles are young, sometimes they misgauge the distance of what's going on and they'll just cannonball right into a lake. Luckily for bald eagles, they are incredibly good swimmers and they're remarkably buoyant. They can use these big powerful wings of theirs to row themselves to shore. Now while he's landing, have a good look at these beautiful feet of his. He has got large orange feet. And if you notice, he doesn't have feathers all the way down to his toes. He's kind of wearing some very fashionable capri pants. And it's not because he's worried to get waterlogged when he drags those talons through the water, making sure he stays just a little bit lighter. Now on top of that, has bones that are filled with tiny pockets of air that make him really light and rigid. He's got about half the blood volume you'd expect him to have, and he's made up of mostly feathers. So now that we are all on the same page and you are aware